And we are live. Welcome everybody back to Drinking Games episode 74. I'm here with James. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right.
Hell yeah. And I have actually before we get into what we've been playing, did you see there was this thing that happened, I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago, where it, it looked like Xbox accidentally dropped Psychonauts 2 to be able to like pre-download,
Was that
and
it?
they pulled it like almost immediately, and then they were like, LOL, just kidding, Psychonauts 1 is coming to Game Pass in a few days. And now people are like suspecting that maybe during E3 that's going to be like one of their games that
That they say you could download now.
you can download right now. They always have that on Game Pass where they're like, "Oh, you can
Yeah.
download it from Game Pass for right now."
Right
Now
this
people are
second.
like, because they like obviously published it to the store for a second, that like the game is pretty much done, and they're you know that's like the speculation. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been waiting for Psychonauts 2 for a very long time, dude.
What was the other one? Didn't they do like a Ubisoft game? Or didn't Ubisoft or something happened with Ubisoft too? Where it was like it said like it was like an alpha or something. I don't know, something else happened around that time too with the Xbox store where like you could have downloaded this alpha or something.
Hmm.
It wasn't named Psychonauts 2. It was named like something, and then they changed the name, and then they totally took it off the store.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Huh. It's crazy. I thought that was because. Did you ever play the first Psychonauts?
No.
Oh well, it's coming to Game Pass soon, so
Yeah, I gotta
Mike,
get through
Mike,
my
Mike has.
fucking. I gotta get through my stack that's probably like this fucking big.
Yeah,
I have a lot of games that I need to play.
I feel you, man. Like I'm right now. I'm just trying to like focus on 2 games right now. Uh, before I like go crazy and get more games or download
Yeah.
anything on Game Pass. Uh, and yeah, obviously one is Returnal. We both, you're still playing that, right?
Yeah, dude, when I can. I mean, I got fucked over a couple times with my save, and um I haven't really been able to play during this week because of work, I've been working so much. But that's the game I've been playing, dude. Like instead of like going to Overwatch, I've been playing this fucking game.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fucking dope. I think last week when we were talking about it, I was like I had beaten the second boss and was having issues with the third area. Since then, I've beaten the third area, and the fourth area isn't like really that hard. Like I like maybe died one time, and then when I got to the boss, I beat him on my first try. So now I'm in the fifth area out of
Damn.
out of
So you're
six
almost done.
areas. Yeah, and the way that these last 3 areas are set up seem to make it seem like this second half is like a lot quicker to go through. I don't
Okay.
want to really like
Yeah.
spoil much, but like
Yeah. I left off at the bottom of the mountain in the second biome.
yeah, yeah.
And hopefully it's still there because I left that shit on
Rest mode.
when did I took all the auto updates off, everything, console and
There
games.
was an update today, so hopefully,
And
yeah.
yeah, I turned them all off, and
Mhm.
then I I put it in rest mode, and I was at the bottom of the mountain. I just beat that fucking dude at the bottom there.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready to go up, and I just like I stopped it there. I had a sick gun. I had full fucking life with another extra bar, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm at, and like I hope, because dude, I could get a good run out of this, so I hope that it didn't fucking
Yeah.
mess with my stuff, you know?
It is a pretty long trek up that
Up.
mountain, man. Like I hate it, but like the good thing about it is if you get all the way to the boss and then you if you end up dying, there's a little teleporter that pops up at the bottom of the mountain before you go through that door
Uh-huh.
where it'll teleport you to the right outside
The
pretty much
boss
the
door.
boss area, which is helpful because that is like quite a trek up that mountain, dude. Like I was like, bro, like y'all are just trying to kill me at this point, man.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well, like I think my
and
problem
then the
was
third area is the same way, but I don't think they give you a shortcut to the boss if you die from
really.
the boss. So you gotta fucking like go through it all over again. Luckily, I only died from the third boss once, so I only had to like do that all the way over again
Yeah.
once. So it wasn't that bad, but
Yeah, I think I'm behind a little because I had an issue with the first biome, to where like I would just explore every time I died, I would go and explore everything before I went to the boss.
that's not an issue. I mean that's fine.
I think it took me longer though, because
Oh yeah,
I got this dope weapon, but now I got to go, and now I got hit 3 times because of it, and now I have shitty health, and
yeah,
there's no health anywhere in the level because I went everywhere already.
yeah,
And so
yeah,
I'd get into shit like that, like, oh, I'm super dope, but if I had like more health, I would be able to go fight the fucking boss. But now
yeah,
that I don't have any health and I go fight the boss, I get my ass kicked.
yeah. That first boss, oh, that's the one where you have to like jump down.
Yeah, jump down into the crater
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or whatever the fuck it is. It's
That
almost
yeah,
Dark Soulsian.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's especially yeah, and they always have like crazy designs just like Dark Souls does.
Yeah, it was like I felt like I was playing a Dark Souls game, like when I jumped down into there, and then here comes the boss, and you're in this fucking closed off arena with this big, huge boss.
Yeah. There's I think the third boss was probably like the most epic fight that I played so far. Without spoiling anything. And then the fourth boss was pretty interesting and almost had me laughing with like how he presents himself.
Yeah.
It's without like saying too much, he almost like doesn't give a fuck about what it is, what you're doing. Like the
Yeah.
whole fight. And I don't know, I thought that was funny that's how they like set it up. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still really digging the game. And like I said, like I'm getting to the fifth area, but the fourth area is not really that hard at all. But the fifth area, there's like a lot more that you have to get through. It takes a bit longer, so I'm having issues there. But yeah, I'm sure I'll probably like die a bajillion times and then eventually get through it. Pretty
That's
much like
been what I've been doing, you know?
yeah. Devin, because he's really good at video games, is like, oh, that game is short. It's like I looked at the time clock and I've already spent 26 hours in this game.
Damn. I think I'm up to like I'm in the teens
Yeah.
because and I've died a
Yeah, me
lot.
too. I've died so many fucking times, and that's why it's like taking me so long. And I'm like,
I'm in the
so-
30s, I think.
oh fuck this game, it's too short. I mean, and I guess technically, if you were like really good, it's 6 bosses,
Yeah.
allegedly. You know what I mean? Like 6 levels, 6 bosses, and then apparently there's like a secret ending where I think you gotta like pretty much platinum the game to get the secret ending or something. I think I don't know. I gotta look that up.
If
But
I bet the secret ending is Groundhog's Day. You sit down and you watch Groundhog's Day.
that'd be actually pretty fucking awesome. I would not be sad if that was like
At the end of the movie, she sits down on the couch and watches Groundhog's Day.
or like how about the ending of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where it's like the after credit scene where he's like, "What are you still doing here?
Yeah,
It's over. Get
yeah,
out of here."
yeah. Yeah, that game's been taking up my time.
Oh yeah.
Even my kids like kind of sat down and watched me play it. They were kind of interested in it. At least my son was.
Yeah, I mean that game's not like overly violent. You're shooting aliens, and it's not like there's a lot of blood or anything, you know. So
Yeah, there's no blood.
yeah, yeah. Like they leave behind like green puddles, which
Oh
is
yeah,
nothing, you know, whatever.
but you're bopping around so fast with that combat that you don't even notice that shit. Like
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And yeah,
do they
it's
do at some point you get like a can you get it like a double dash?
I haven't yet. I don't know if that's a thing. I imagine there's probably an artifact that gives you that, you know, because
I
there's
mean, come
so
on.
many artifacts in that game that you pick up.
Yeah,
That
and it's like, come on, dude. Like you got to have a double dash here, or like an instant cooldown or something.
oh, there's definitely like instant cooldowns that you can pick up. Uh, but yeah, I don't know if there's like a permanent double dash unlock. That'd be cool though. I'd love it.
Yeah, I feel like the dash doesn't recharge fast enough for my liking.
I don't know. I feel like mine. I don't know.
I want
Maybe
to be, I want to be dashing around everywhere, fucking people up.
they
Yeah,
probably do that for a reason though, because like dash can like dash through a lot of those attacks,
yeah, yeah.
and if you can dash too fast, then you
Make
basically
the game too
wouldn't be
easy.
able to get hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck them for making that game not as fun as it could be.
Isn't it crazy though that like the two like actual PS5 exclusives are like these tough fucking games? You know,
Bastard games?
you have Demon Souls
Yeah.
remake and then Returnal, and both of them are these fucking get good games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I find that crazy, and I don't. I'm sure Demon Souls remake sold plenty, but I don't know how well Returnal is gonna do because it's like this weird thing where it is like pretty triple A, but it's made
It's
by a
hard.
studio that doesn't hasn't really made a triple A game,
Yeah.
and it's hard, you know. So it's like I don't know. I hope it does fucking well, and Housemarque makes millions of dollars and keeps on, you know, experimenting with this kind of triple A space that they now have found themselves in. Because I think that's pretty fucking awesome, and I dig the weird ass story that's going on in Returnal. Man, I have no idea what is really going on. Like I was texting Devin, and like I was like there was this story beat that happened, and I was like, "Yo, this really just happened," and he's like, I didn't even interpret it that way. I was like, oh, okay. So like people have their own ways of like thinking about how the story goes, I
Yeah,
guess. You know what I mean? It's not like a straightforward thing.
yeah.
Uh but yeah, I can't wait to fucking well, I mean, I shouldn't say. I was gonna say I can't wait to beat it, but like I can wait. Like it's fine if it takes me another week, 2 weeks, whatever. But I'm having a fucking fun time with that game.
Yeah,
It's
that
great.
game's super fun. I like the combat. That's why
Combat crazy.
I have like yelled "fuck you" a couple times, like at the TV, but not as much. It's not as hard as a Demon Souls to where I yell "fuck you" and like want to break my controller, and then I put my controller down, never come back.
Yeah.
But it's hard enough for me to be like, dude, oh fuck you. Like,
Especially when you know you're like that close to getting
yeah.
to the boss, and then the game just throws you like all these hard fucking enemies like back to back to back.
Oh my god. Or like you go in a room and then it locks it down, and then you have
Mhm.
like that big green motherfucker powering everybody up.
Oh,
And
I
you're like,
shoot that thing down as
oh
soon
my
as I
god.
can, dude. I'm like, no, fuck this.
You know how many times that happened to me in the room before the first boss?
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you guys doing to me, dude? Like, fuck you, man. Like, I'm getting mad right here.
You gotta pray to RN Jesus, the random number generator
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right? You're like, fuck, dude. And it happened to me like I'd be ready to go into the boss. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, it's time to find the boss door. And then when I found it, it locked me in there and then made me fight like 7 big ass fucking monsters. You're like, oh my god, dude,
Yeah.
stop this. Why are you doing this to me right when I'm ready to go?
Early in my playtime of the game, there was a run I was doing in the first area, and you know those well, it probably killed you too, the fucking the first time you die, it's that fucking big dude with like orange head that like will fucking come and pummel you. Well, there was a early run of me playing that game where 3 out of the 4 rooms I went through
They had
had
those.
at least one of those guys. And you know, by the time I got to the 4th room and they threw another one of those guys at me, my health was at like nothing. And I
Yeah.
got killed and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are you trying so hard to murder me right now? Like, really? And it's
Yeah.
like all runs after that, I never got like that hard of a fucking punishment. You know, it was
Really?
kind of yeah. I never got like that many dudes
Dude, I
of
thought I
those
was
dudes. Fucking
I thought I was slick, bro. Okay, you know that what are those things called that you use L1 with?
to use L1 with the
Are those artifacts?
oh, those are consumables.
Okay, so I got that one that will teleport you away from everything, random to a random place, right?
Yeah, and then you'll find like a like some chests or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had one of those, right? And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I have full health. I have one of these, but I have a shitty weapon. So I'm gonna go fight this boss. Dude.
Oh, you thought you were gonna be slick.
Dude, I get down to like a little bit and I was like, L1. I didn't go. I was like, come on, man. You can't fucking do that to me. Like,
It
nobody
did it
said
to
I
you.
can't do this.
Yeah,
I was
that's
not
true.
told I can't do that.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Housemark. That should work. That shit should work, dude. That should work. Right?
That's actually cool. Like, I wouldn't like. I almost expected that not to work, that I never tried it, but the fact that you did try it, it's like, oh yeah, maybe that should work because
Yeah,
it
fuck
is
yeah.
something that you pick up and you
It
should be able
says
to
you
use.
can use it anywhere. Why can't I use it in the boss, dude? Like, oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. And later, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go back and collect more, and then I'll come back. Like, fuck them, dude. That's some fucked up shit, dude. Like, I was pissed when that happened because I died.
Yeah. And then yeah, great game though. The second game I've only put in like a hour, maybe hour 15 into is I did end up picking up Resident Evil 8
Okay.
and goddamn if Ethan Winters, who's the pro tag in this game and was the pro tag in RE7, that man can't catch a fucking break, dude. In like the first hour of that game, you suffer so many injuries, and it's like, bro, how are you even still alive? Like for real. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's a video game, so video game logic, and I think in RE7, like you literally get your arm cut off, don't you? And then it's
Yeah, and then
stapled back on.
they
Like
put
they
that thing
literally
on
like
you.
staple it on or some shit, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, my arm's fine now, whatever.
I
Yeah.
haven't played that game all the way through because that game scares the shit out of me because I only played it in VR.
Yeah. Yeah, I played 7 exclusively in VR.
Nah, man. I
And
ain't
beat
doing
it. And I'm sort of disappointed this game isn't in VR because it does have a PS4 version.
that. Mm-hmm.
And I kind of thought when they were like doing that, because at first they announced it only as a next gen game, and then they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna go back and downgrade the game on PS4 to make it a PS4." I thought maybe that was like to make it a PSVR game as well. That doesn't seem to be the case.
No, they're not doing the same. They're not supporting it the same way, dude.
Fingers crossed that maybe when PSVR 2 comes out,
Support it.
they do some sort of update and support it. I think Sony should just throw them however many millions of dollars they need to do and just make a PSVR version of the game.
They'd be smart to wait for the next version of PSVR because
Yeah.
it's just going to be that much better.
Yeah, the controllers suck on PSVR. They do, except for the aim controller, which nobody fucking uses, except for Alvo and Firewall Zero Hour,
And that
Doom
one
3
space
VR,
that space
Farpoint.
game, yeah,
Yeah, Farpoint. And there's a couple other like smaller games that use it, but like nobody uses like the best VR controller that's ever been made. And it's upsetting. It really is. But maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe they just want to wait for the next headset. That'd be cool. I mean, we have Resident Evil 4 VR to look forward to on our Quest 2.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be awesome.
It looks really fun.
Yeah. I will say Resident Evil Village seems to take a lot of the same notes that Resident Evil 4 did. It feels like Resident Evil 4. It really does. The way you explore around the world, the puzzles. We even have a merchant that pops up every once in a while. It's not the same merchant as in Resident Evil 4. It's this other guy, but still, like, you'll be going through a level and then this guy will like show up and you'll be like,
That's cool.
"Oh, I can buy a weapon or I can buy a upgrade for this or whatever." So, and the setting is a little similar looking, like in Resident Evil 4, it's like this European-looking, you know, it starts off kind of in a village, and then you go into a church, and then you go into, like a castle, which there's also a castle in this game. That's where the tall vampire lady, the tall vampire lady lives, and her daughters. Is this big castle, and then I don't know what afterwards, because I've only gotten to like the very beginnings of the castle right now in the first hour. And yeah, this dude this dude gets his ass whooped so much in the game. And it's like, bro, dude, how much can you take? And then, like, obviously, this isn't even a spoiler because they showed it in a trailer. Fucking Chris Redfield in the very beginning of the game, like, fucking murders your wife and shit like that. Like,
oh hell yeah!
It's like, what the fuck is going on? And like,
well, dude, wasn't she crazy?
Well,
wasn't
but
she
you
like a
you
zombie?
cure
Oh wait,
you cured her.
no.
Oh, fuck. But anyways, yeah. So like shit like that happens, and Chris Redfield is supposed. Well, in Resident Evil 7, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
Chris Redfield was, and now like this happens.
He's always
so it's
been
like,
a good guy, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right there. But like the weird thing about it is in Resident Evil 7, Chris Redfield is working for a new version of Umbrella.
What the
And
fuck?
this new version of Umbrella is actually like going to these spots and kind of fixing the problems that the old Umbrella started, shit like that. So he's working with them, and then like in Resident Evil 8, like in the very beginning, he's like, "Oh yeah, like fuck you, I'm like shooting up your house and murdering your wife," and then like
okay,
you're like, why, and
because Umbrella told me.
I don't know what the fuck is going on there. There seems to be some weird, sinister shit going on that may not be all the under. I don't know. It's gonna be cool to find out. That's for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like a cool ass story.
Yeah. And so far I like it. The gunplay is fine. There's fucking werewolves in this game, which is pretty fucking awesome.
That's weird, man, for Resident Evil.
Yeah. There's werewolves and tall vampire ladies and her daughters, which are also like vampire ladies. But yeah. And it looks great. It looks very next gen, especially on PS5. It looks really great.
Are they doing like anything to like frame rate or 4K or?
I think it runs 4K 60.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does. And I haven't noticed any like frame rate dips. So yeah. Looks and runs great. Like I said, only an hour in. I do want to pick up that Hood Outlaws and Legends game.
What the fuck is that game, dude? I see you keep talking about it. I'm like, what the fuck is this game, man?
The premise is, imagine Robin Hood, but it's a group of people are Robin Hood. And it's an online game that you can play with your friends, and I don't know,
rich people?
Huh?
Can you be rich people?
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck that game.
I think you're just Robin Hood in the game. Or a variation of Robin Hoods, and there's like different classes that you can select and stuff. I don't know. It looks really cool. You should check out a trailer for sure. And it's made by Sumo Newcastle, which I'm pretty sure is Sumo Digital's newest studio that they opened. And I've always been interested in Sumo Digital. They're like this kind of indie team that, you know, they worked on Little Big Planet 3, and I think they did work on 2, and Sumo Digital also made Crackdown 3, which wasn't great, obviously. But like they seem to have like so much potential, you know, like they're like just fucking there, you know what I mean? And that's what I find interesting about them. And this is like their new sub studio's first game or whatever, and it just looks cool. It looks neat. I don't know.
So
and it's a $30 game, which makes it a little bit easier
to swallow.
Yeah.
Is it? You said it's online?
Yeah, it's online. I think you can play by yourself, but there's definitely like online co-op.
They are fucking up, man.
Versions.
They should have these elite motherfuckers versus the Robin Hoods, right?
Wouldn't the Robin Hoods like murder them all the time though?
No, man, because like you can buy mercenaries and shit, dude. If you're rich, you can be in a fucking guarded castle with all your money.
You know what? That would be a cool idea, because that kind of like that makes it sound kind of like Metal Gear Solid 5's like fucking base mode shit that you could do, like where you could like recruit people and put them in your guard to guard your base whenever people like try to
but have it like be a mode, like hey, we're gonna have the rich people versus the poor people, and then dude, like that would be crazy. It'd be like real life.
Yeah.
What is it? What are those called? Fuck. We're like the middle class and the poor rage war on the elite.
Eat the rich.
Class wars.
Class wars. Okay.
Yeah. Have all the fucking Robin Hoods attacking the fucking rich people for their money and then giving it to poor people.
I don't know. It looks neat, and Nick has it, and I was like, yo, like if I pick up this game, I'll definitely play with you online. And you know, like I said, it's $30. I think if you want like the game and the year 1 pass, you can like spring for a $50 version if you want to do that.
Okay.
But like even then, I mean, like if you get the game and the year 1 pass, that's like less than a next gen video game, you know.
I mean, I guess for PlayStation, because I have not
$70.
I have not seen an Xbox Series X game be 70. But there has
maybe like NBA 2K whatever. I'm sure.
Oh, that was 70?
I'm sure it was. Like EA is gonna get as much money as they want.
Yeah.
Or whoever makes those games, 2K games. But and I'm sure the new Madden and shit will be like 70 wherever you go. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like the thing with Xbox first parties is if you got Game Pass, then you just get all the fucking first party games for $15 a month, or $10 a month, 15 if you want online.
Or you find fucking deals and you just get deals all the time.
Yeah. Like I bought Quantum Break for $10 on a deal. So even if I never have, or if I decide to like give up Game Pass, I still have that game. You know.
No, I'm saying deals on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, deals on Game Pass too. Yeah, there's like always those $1 deals that you can get and shit.
Like right now, I heard you can buy like the EA Play passes and convert them into Game Pass. So you can get like a year for like $50 or something right now.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, there's all kinds of swindles.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's cool.
Yeah.
What have you been playing besides Returnal?
Dude, nothing. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That is it. That's been taking up my whole time. That's why I was saying, like, I was getting to the point where I was saying, fuck you to my TV, turning it off and going to bed. Like, I came home on Monday because I worked overtime on Monday. So I came home Monday,
Yeah.
played the game, had a really sick run with that thing that I thought I could return to, like where I could get out of the boss fight with.
Oh yeah.
I lost that fight. I turned it off, dude. I was like, fuck this game. And then I played it before work the next day, and that's when I beat the boss.
Isn't it so crazy how you're a game like that? It's like, oh fuck this game, and then like I find myself doing that a lot with this game too, and then it's like 10 minutes later, I'm like, fuck it, I'll play it. I'll play it some more. Like I don't know. That's how I've been with this game. Is it's like I'll be like, oh my god, I fucking hate this game, and then it's like 10, 15, 30 minutes later, I'm like, all right, time to start this game up again.
Yeah.
Like,
I got to give myself at least a couple hours to cool down, dude, because, like,
yeah.
oh my God. Yeah. At one point, I was dying from stupid shit in the second level.
Yeah.
And then finally, I was just like, oh, fuck this. And I turned it off. And then I'll wait like even a day, dude, to go back to it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to go play that shit on my fucking projector right now.
Oh yeah. That's cool, man.
Hopefully in 3D.
We're getting some fucking hella bangers coming out now, dude. Like it's getting to be that season, you know. You
Yeah,
got
Biomutant.
Biomutants coming out, you know. We got Ratchet and Clank coming out soon. That's in June.
Yeah.
Second Extinction came out on Game Pass. The game preview version. It looks pretty fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't
I
look
don't even know
like
what that is.
amazing. Second Extinction is a first person shooter where you're fighting dinosaurs. It's basically the
Oh, really, dude? My
whole
son
premise
will
of it.
fucking love that game.
Yeah, and it's on Game Pass. On
Really?
Game Preview. Yeah, and it's
Oh,
made
what
by
the fuck?
it's made by the same studio that made what the fuck was that game that was kind of like shitty when it first came out, but then like got better.
Ark?
No,
No, that's Wild Card. Ark? No.
no, it's not. It's not Ark. It's that
Rust?
game where the enemies were all robots. Was it? Hold on, let me look this up.
Wait, what game is this?
The game, not Second Extinction, but the game they made before it. It's Avalanche's other team that they make. So not the Just Cause games, but I'm gonna look this up real quick. Avalanche. Doo-doo-doo. Games. Here we go. Oh, it's under the studio was renamed Systemic Reaction, but they're a part of Avalanche Studios, which made Just Cause. Their other game they made was called Generation Zero, which is kind of this critically panned game. It wasn't very great, but they kept on updating it and putting out expansions. And there's a lot of people who are saying that the game has gotten a lot better since. But yeah, it's like this open world game where there's not that much story in it. You just get like dropped into a map, and there's these fucking weird machines that are like out to kill you, and you gotta fight them and shit. So they made that game, and now they made this game called Second Extinction, where it's a bunch of fucking, it's you versus a bunch of dinosaurs and shit. And it looks decent. It looks all right. I don't know. I'll probably download it, and try it out. But yeah, that's all we've been playing. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before we sign off here?
No, just I'm super excited to fucking try out this projector that I bought, and I'll probably talk about that next week. It's gaming specific, so I'm gonna hook up both my PS5 and Xbox Series X to it and put it to the test, man.
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah, it supposedly can do fucking 4K, 60 hertz. So, I mean, 60 frames per second. So,
oh yeah, 4K 60 on a big ass fucking projection screen. Sounds awesome, dude. How dark does your room have to be for it to be like great?
This one has like super high. They're the way they rate them is lumens.
Okay.
So this one has like 3,000, and I was reading reviews, and you can watch this in like a moderately lit room. It'll still look okay.
Okay. Cool.
So, but dude, in the room that I'm putting it in, I have blackout curtains. It's a dedicated theater room.
Nice. All right.
I don't have any issues with light,
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, man, I'll have some shit to talk about next week for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know. I'm thinking about, topic wise, like maybe we need to do like a episode where we do like a ranking of something episode. I don't know, like kind of how we did like
the Marvel movies.
The Marvel movies. I enjoyed doing that. Obviously, that was like a lot more. That was like 20 some odd movies. Maybe we could do like a ranking of like a series that only has like a few games in it or something like that.
Okay.
And like, have that.
You haven't played Mass Effect, have you?
Or have I've played 2 and 3. I never went back to the first one.
Okay.
I never played the first.
You need to, dude. It is on Game Pass with EA Play.
Really?
But you're gonna get the janky version.
Yeah, not the new cool version that's coming out like right now.
Yeah. Still play that janky version, dude. It's a really good game. That's the best game. That's the best one, even though it is the jankiest.
Nah, 2's the best one.
Fight me.
Probably
You didn't even play one, dude.
But like,
you can't say anything.
Yeah, I know. But
anyway, yeah. Man, play that version, dude. Play it after you're done playing everything else you're playing.
Yeah, for sure. All right, maybe that'll be something I download on Game Pass and just try.
Yeah.
But all right, we can go ahead and sign off today.
Cool.
If
I want to get to my fucking
projector,
yeah, but I want to play Returnal also.
yeah. Like I
I need to
said,
catch up to you guys.
fucking fuck this game, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I want to play it so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about playing it now too, because I mean, I don't have to work in the morning, so fuck it.
Good luck.
Yeah. If you guys like this, like it, share with your friends, subscribe to the show, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.